Hey there, this is Wolfman again. I'm bringing another promo. This game was pretty exciting for a couple of reasons. One being the community I keep talking about. We actually picked this night and we tried to get as many of us on as possible, I guess. Um, Coming and going, I guess we had about 11 in total that night, but in this particular game we had 9. And in my squad, we have Static, Bolster Cannon, Crazy Humped Kiwi, and in another squad was Shadow and Malik. Now, unfortunately, this next squad was on the other team. Detuned, Justin Cribbs, and Draven. And just the way it played out, we were never actually able to get those 3 guys over. So they were on their own channel, and they were our opponents, which kind of kept it even, so it wasn't, I guess, one side stomping on the other one all night. Now with the other 5 that I'd mentioned, we were 2 different squads, but we were all on the same channel. And we kind of stretched it to its max. I think any more than 6, and we're going to have to start breaking up and getting a squad leader channel, which we're looking into. Now, let me just set the mood here. You may be asking yourself why I have completely just ditched Delta and am heading off into, well, God knows where. We played against Detuned, Cribbs, and Draven, and they're very aggressive players and good players at that. Our strategy kind of just was, you know what, let's try to be a little bit unexpected. Now I know a lot of serious players are going to say, well, yeah, I do this all the time. That's true, but the masses usually go Delta, Charlie Bravo to Alpha in this situation. At the very beginning, if you looked, we actually sent out actually most of the squad in the boat, and they went after Alpha, and I was bringing the tank up for support. Lo and behold, I come behind one of the enemy tanks. Bolster jumps in the 3rd seat and gets a lock for me. I hit it twice. Enemy destroyed. I was hoping it was Draven, but it wasn't, unfortunately, so a little disappointed. I turned the tank around, and I come to find out that my squad has actually taken Alpha, which is what I was wanting. And if you look at the scoreboard, it has kind of changed things now that we're holding Alpha. That became our strategy throughout the whole game, really. It was just to hold Alpha, and hopefully the rest of the team, the other 6 players on the team, would clean up the rest of the map if we were a big enough distraction or a pain in the butt to the enemy here at Alpha. Now I'm going to be jumping around in time here, I guess. I just can't fit a 25-minute game into a 10-minute or less video for YouTube, so you're just going to have to try to follow along with me. And I will urge you to keep an eye on the ticket counter, because this is one heck of a close game. Alright, I guess I just died. I don't know what from. I was in a tank. I was destroyed by something. I don't know. Anyways, heading down here, and I see, well, let's just take Delta while I'm passing it. We have Alpha, we have Bravo, and I have Static on my 6 in another T90. So I said, let's do it while we're here. So I tell him I'm going to go left. I want him to go right, so we can take each side of the building, so we can identify where a tank is as fast as possible and try to help each other out. We see somebody that's in the building on the mini-map, and then, holy cow, look at that minefield. That's just crazy. And he brought up the probable fact that there's a what was that thing that snipers carry? Spawn points. And quite honestly, I didn't want to sit there and dick around and try to clear them out of the building. Basically, if I did that, he and I stayed there to do that, then it's the same tactic. Ooh, I got lucky. I saw those mines. It's the same tactic we're trying to do on Alpha. So to me, I had the strategy was to hold Alpha was more important than to dick around at Delta. I said just give it to them. If they want to keep 3 guys back there that don't make but 2 kills in the game, that's fine. They ain't going to be scoring a whole heck of a lot of points. So I'm moving up to help Alpha. They're letting me know they actually got it under control. So I said, well, okay, well, I'm going to go grab Bravo here since we just lost it. I'm expecting to see somebody, and I just roll up here pretty much uncontested here for a little while. Here comes a quick flyby from Bolster Cannon. Static's about to spawn in my tank. There he is, right with me. Then on the mini-map, we see that somebody's coming up behind us, so I try to move and get a better position, try to get hit on him. Then he takes refuge in this last remaining corner of a building that happens to be made with a reinforced titanium concrete of some sort that's harder than the nipples of the itty-titty fairies of Mamre Mountain. Luckily, fully erect nipples doesn't intimidate Static, and he goes out and finishes him off. We take out a few mines before we head over to Charlie. This is another prime example of the importance of having an engineer with a repair tool with you whenever you're in a tank. It allows me to last long enough to find out where the enemy is and to make a round and hit him. However, this does not make you invincible. Now, if you guys are thinking that we're ultra serious or professional player, well, by my gameplay you can tell I'm not professional. We are not. We are not super serious. At times our communications are very simple and concise and tries to be serious, but primarily this game, it's a game. We're here to have fun, and nothing displays that better than this little segment. I had just picked up Shadow. He's rolling with me. Static had just went down, but he was giving reports of an Abrams, an Abrams at Alpha. So I'm ready. I get a hit on it. I get a second hit, but I'm wounded, and I need help. So Shadow jumps out and tries to repair my tank with an RPG. When that happened, I just had to lean back in my chair and just laugh. I had to make fun of him, and we all laughed, and from then on I didn't let him in my tank.